Cheers, guys. Epix 911, welcome to the Sunday, September 10th, 2017 edition of VR News. It's been a good weekend on this side of things. Some nice TV shows marathoned, movies, and of course, games. With that said, guys, let's jump into VR News. I want to start with this story. It's an application from Google. They repeatedly stress throughout this Road to VR article that the software they call Inside Music is an experiment only. So what is Inside Music? Well, it's an application that allows you to explore the idea of being able to step inside a song. And I know that sounds a little bit metaphysical, and indeed that's what it is, partly, but it's also literal in the sense that you can get inside the song and look at its constituent parts. So what you do is you load up the application, select a song from the menu. That presents you with little orbs, and each of those orbs represent parts of the song, almost like tracks in a recording studio for different instruments. The application refers to these as stems, and you can view those stems and listen to the results of that in virtual reality, which would be the preferred method, or traditional flat screen mode via desktop, mobile, etc. You can toggle those individual orbs on and off to help you pinpoint exactly where any given sound is coming from within the song. The creators at Google, and it kind of sounds like this was a pet project to learn web VR, because indeed that's what the application was built using. Well, they've thrown that up in its entirety on GitHub, so you can integrate your own songs, third-party songs, songs from multiple sources, the application supporting between 1 and 7 of those stems. Then our next story, developers Tenebris Lab. They're an organization founded this year based in Cape Town, South Africa. Well, they've developed VR architecture and design software. It's called LUX Walker. So what does this LUX Walker software do? Well, users are immersed in a 3D, true-to-life scale project. You can teleport to different areas of a given model. So using that hotel scenario, for example, you could go to individual rooms, the lobby, the beach part of it, the parking lot. You can do that as a team collaboratively, so other developers that you're working on the application or the project with, or clients on the other side of it. Maybe you've already built it and now you want to share that with potential clients. So while showcasing the design, users can show how it would look in action, and you're able to switch between various design layers, making notes on the design from any feedback in real time, switch up materials being used, alter the setting. You can add plants, change lighting, reflect seasonal changes from, year to year or within a given year. And that's probably the coolest aspect for me right there. The fact that you can do things on the fly so quickly, but that allow you to make really important course corrections. And ultimately that could save a lot of money. It could streamline the whole process, which at the end of the day is pretty much what any business wants. It's going to be compatible with either Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, acts as a plug-in application, which is going to be compatible with most 3D modeling programs in the marketplace. Very freaking cool. Next story, an update on the Acer Windows Mixed Reality headset. Looks like they've gone through a little bit of a design change for that buckle strap, which they used to have. And I've read reports, those who did hands-on with that unit, that, it was a little flimsy looking, the buckle strap. You'd pull tight around the back of your head to adjust the fit, then squeeze the button that was there to release the tension when you're ready to remove it. Kind of similar to how PlayStation VR's headset works. Acer's new product page for the consumer version of the headset showing an upgraded strap, which adds padding and changes that fitting mechanism from a buckle to a knob, and that puts it in line with the other Windows VR headsets. The forehead section of the Headstrap also broader design and looks to have thicker padding as well. From the pictures, you can see that the visor hinge remains, so you're still able to flip the visor upward to peek outside. The rear size of the improved strap also suggesting that this allows for more balance of the weight of the HMD on somebody's head. The article goes on to say it's a shame that none of the Windows VR headsets are offering integrated audio, and that I would agree with, requiring you, of course, to use earbuds or headphones, and I've gone that route with the PlayStation VR, for example, yet it gets really awkward with headphones. You want to pretty much use earbuds, and of course, that doesn't give you the best sound, and can ruin a little bit of the immersion, at least for me. I'd prefer, over the ear at the very least. In our last story, let's end things with a game. This is Marvel Powers United VR. It's the upcoming co-op superhero adventure game. Unfortunately, it's an exclusive for Oculus Rift. Would have been really cool if this was coming out on the Vive as well. There's 12 playable heroes in total. They've just announced that they're adding 2 from the Inhuman franchise. Those 2 characters, Black Bolt and Crystals. Well, there's an Inhumans TV series. It had just debuted 2 episodes back-to-back on the 1st of September via IMAX screens in several locations around the globe, and wasn't really too well received. In fact, 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. The trailer in the background looking a bit more interesting than that TV series, thankfully. No firm launch date yet, but player characters to date include Hulk, Rocket Raccoon, Captain Marvel, Ronan the Accuser, Deadpool, and now Black Bolt and Crystal. So that's 6, leaving 6 spots remaining. Speculation is that those slots are probably going to be filled up with characters from the upcoming Marvel movies. You've got Thor, Ragnarok 2017, then you've got Black Panther in 2018, and Captain America Civil War also in 2018. Well, guys, like I said, it's been a good weekend here. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend too. Again, anybody in Florida, I really, truly hope you guys are safe at this moment. And in the future, there's some pretty nasty storm surges that they were reporting on. Like I said, hope you guys are safe and warm and comfortable tonight. Guys, as always, cheers.